Cześć, witajcie w kolejnym odcinku na moim kanale. Tym razem wracamy do świata Harry'ego Pottera. A co na pewno dzisiaj w odcinku? Na pewno dzisiaj w odcinku dwie dodatkowe misje, czyli splątana sieć. Porozmawiamy z Sebastianem w krypcie i zaczniemy pierwszą misję, jeżeli chodzi o przygotowania do trzeciej próby, więc nie pozostaje mi nic innego jak powiedzieć. Zaczynamy i widzimy się za chwilę. Dobra, jak widzicie, wróciliśmy do gry. Czy ja włączyłem misję? Tak, dobrze. A w następnych odcinkach, moi drodzy, jedno będzie pewne. A w następnych odcinkach my będziemy też sobie eksplorować tą część. A może i dzisiaj to zrobimy. Zobaczymy, ile czasu nam zejdzie na tę misję. Dobra, coś tam ruszyło. Zobaczymy, jak długo będzie się ładować. No okej, to czekamy. Powiem wam, moi drodzy, że następnym, zastanawiam się, w którym momencie włączyć Mafię 1, w sensie tą odnowioną, tą Definitive Edition, bo trójkę skończyliśmy. Przed nami
This must be Arrynshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders.
Ło, ale mnie zacięło. Co my tu mamy?
Even more aggressive than I'd expected. Cruising. Bombarder. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Co tu się dzieje? Ile was matka tu miała?
Descendo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Surely that's the last of them.
Co my tu mamy? Dobra. Dobra.
Mine now, demiguise. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I need to destroy
Co oni
every
mają
last
z tymi
spider in that
pieprzonymi
cellar if
pająkami?
this is to end.
O! Co wy macie ludzie z tymi pająkami w tym... Czekajcie. Nie talenta. Tylko my chcemy tu. Sorry. Źle nacisnąłem. Damy sobie bombardę. To. To. A niech idzie teraz to.
Revelio.
Co? O boż.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
No dobra, zobaczmy co tam będzie. Już mi się niedobrze robi. Wiecie co na myśl o tych pająkach? Fuj. Że leżą koło mnie kupony, moi drodzy, z Maka. Jak też Mak zaczął za mną chodzić strasznie. Dobra, ładuję się i zobaczymy, co to tam będzie. Wiem, szału tam nie będzie. To zaraz zobaczymy, co tu będzie. Już się boję, powiem wam. Aż się boję.
If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere.
Kołer.
A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads.
No, jak już przylazłeś, to
I'd
już...
best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Revelio.
Och, boż.
Exact. Need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. Glaciers! Arresto non expelliarmus!
Ale was matka tu miała.
Bombarda!
Wow, ho, ho.
Bombarda! Confringo! Protego!
Czekajcie, już nie pamiętam jak się walczy.
Descendo! Defendo! Revelio. 8 legs is simply too many.
Zniszcz jaja. Mhm.
Bombarder. Glacier.
No dobra, co my tu mamy?
Bombard. Car finished, but I need to destroy all of the exacts.
O, co my tu mamy?
Defender. This is definitely going to anger your parents. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders. Confringo! Defender! Revelio! Confringo!
Co my tu mamy?
I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Revelio! Confringo! Confringo! These eggs must be destroyed. Defender! Potato! Confringo! Descendo! Defendo! Potato! Confringo! Defendo!
No dobra, co my tu mamy? Ile? Jedyne.
Revelio! Confringo! That's the last of the spider sacks.
Coś wyczuwam, moi drodzy, że wiem, co tu będzie.
Confringo!
Zaśpieprzona akromantula. Wiecie co, ja sobie to tu zapiszę. Znając moje szczęście, prawdopodobnie zginę.
I hope that's the last spider. Confringo! Descendo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Bombarder! Defender! Descendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Dobra, najgorsze za nami.
Confringo! Descendo! Defender! Confringo! Descendo! Defender!
Dobra, co my tu mamy?
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Co? Nie no, jak tu będzie jeszcze pół tego gówna pająka, to się po prostu pochlastam.
That's the She's angry. Confringo, descendo, defendo. Expelliarmus, arresto momentum. I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that. Incendio.
No. Dobra, zobaczymy co z tego wyjdzie. Zdalamy stąd jak najszybciej. Tu by się przydało teraz puścić napalm. I być jak już świętej pamięci Robert Duval. Uwielbiam zapach napalmu o poranku. Te pająki. Wszędzie te pająki. Co oni się usrali na te pająki? Jak to było? Nie mogły to być motyle? Tak to chyba jakoś było. Dobra, czekam aż się załaduje. Pogadamy z tamtym i wracamy do Hogwartu.
Revelio.
Dobra. Dobra, jedziemy jak ekspres Hogwartu. Ciuch, ciuch. Okejcie, bo tu mapa się włączyła z dupy, w sensie misja ta główna. A my jej nie chcemy, my chcemy iść tu, tak.
Lumos.
Gdzieś tu był jest.
Bombarda. Lumos. Bombarda! Lumos!
No ewidentnie to jest gdzieś tu.
Bombarda! Lumos!
Patrzcie, dobra, nie ma co, idziemy. Do 3 minut trzeba wejść do mnie.
Alfred Lawley's none too pleased. Seems he's been burgled. I shall pretend I never heard the room.
No to posłuchajmy, co wolę.
Mr. Dunn, I have some news.
Thank Merlin. About my sweet friend Mary.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Dunn. She was an innocent victim.
Poor Mary. Fighting for the Hamlet to the bitter end, no doubt. A noble sacrifice. She truly was a remarkable woman. Remarkable. She didn't deserve this. Few do.
I am sorry about your friend. But you'll be relieved to know that I cleared out the spiders. It's safe to return now.
You? You cleared out the spiders? I can't believe it. But I'm certainly relieved. I imagine the first order of business will be to help the Hamlet rebuild. I suppose I have nothing to fear from dead spiders.
Even so, you'll want to prepare yourself. The place needs something of, clean-up.
Thank you again for all you've done. I shall keep you apprised of the Hamlet's rebuilding.
Glad I could be of help, and I look forward to visiting your shop the next time I'm in Arranshire.
To dearly departed Mary.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
To zobaczmy, co tam jest w wyzwaniach. O matko, 32. Dobra, na razie nic nie mam. Dobra.
Revelio!
You're the one who took care of that awful acromantula near Arranshire, aren't you? Fine bit of work, that.
Alohomora!
Muszę poszukać te... I wiecie, jak najwięcej tego levelu. Dobra. To mnie rozwala, że nikogo to nie dziwi. To jest dla mnie hit hitów, powiem wam. To co, to idziemy teraz porozmawiać misję z Sebastianem. Coś nam tu do sprzedania?
Hello there, come on in. Plenty to look at here. Nothing like finding just the right
Dobra.
thing, is there?
W krypcie z Sebastianem, dobra. No dobra, to lecimy.
Revelio.
Dobrze. Dobra, krypt. No to posłuchajmy, co tam ciekawego nasz zielony kolega będzie miał. Posłuchajmy, a ja sobie muszę dziabnąć jedną rzecz, zanim zaczniemy.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium.
Ciekawe,
He
prawda?
wanted his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
I know we had to do it to open the scriptorium, but it's not something I'd want to repeat.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
No dobra.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
Dobra, no to co?
I'm not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
No dobra. Co my tu mamy? Mamy coś nieprzeczytane? No to. Do tego wrócimy. Mapa, dobra. Chodźcie na 15 minut. Teleportujmy się tu i zobaczmy, co tam jest ciekawego, co? A potem wrócimy już do misji głównej. Moi drodzy, skład na orzeszkach, bo czytam, musiałem trochę przechrupać, skład na orzeszkach tych w przyprawie. Najlepsze jest, uwaga, produkt może zawierać orzechy. No idiotyzm totalny, no ludzie złoci, no jeżeli kupujesz orzeszki, no to na pewno będzie miał orzechy. No, nic nie mówię.
Broadens the mind.
Dobra, już idziemy, wezmę sobie tylko, moi drodzy, coś do picia i ruszamy na eksplorację. Bo my chcemy iść tu. Tu są gobliny.
The wizards will be defeated. Enjoy suffering, do you?
Why can't I hit you? Bombarder.
Confringo! Blazes! Expelliarmus!
No dobra, co my tu mamy?
Revelio.
Którędy mi tam każe iść?
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Arrest them first.
No dobra.
Aloha Mora.
Dobra. Dobra, zamek odblokowany, okej. Aha, czyli tam nie pójdę. Dobrze. No to wracamy do Hogwartu, moi drodzy. Niestety. Czekajcie, mapa świata odhaczę to, żeby to nam nie bruździło. Pokój życzeń. Dobra, okej, są te bagna. Tam. Czekaj, bo się pomyliłem. Te. Ło, shit! zobaczmy, co Smyk powie.
Could you remind me what I'm to do with the Thestrals, Deke?
Release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
No dobra, co my tu... Misje, co tutaj było do zrobienia? Dobra, wystraszyło się to mała.
Revelio. I should let Deke know about the beautiful Thestral.
No dobra. Co tutaj było? Czy to było po prostu dodatkowe pomieszczenie, bo już...
Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Dobra. Śrebie umarłych. Dobra, wyhodujmy sobie. Co my chcemy? Co na razie? Mhm.
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Dobra, nadrobimy trochę. 9. No, to już końcówka i jeszcze z parę zrobimy. No, 11 i to wystarczy w sumie. Dobra. Co my mamy? Misję. I zobaczmy, co tam mamy. No dobra, to idziemy. To co, moi drodzy, to idziemy. Dobra, moi drodzy, no tak patrząc na czas, na wszystko, to myślę, że jeszcze z 15-20 minut tej rozgrywki, tego odcinka. Żeby też nie przedłużać, porozmawiamy sobie. Jak ona jest daleko. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
Revelio.
Nie ma gdzieś...
Aloha Mora.
Dobra. Okejcie. Dobra, jest. Okej.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Dobra. No to jesteśmy.
Revelio.
Ha, tu nie przejdę, już myślałem.
Revelio.
No dobra, lecimy.
Revelio.
Północny region Hogwartu. Dobra, możemy przyspieszyć. Ona nie ma lampy, ta. Forbidden Forest.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
Okej, wiem, próbuję tu...
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Dobra, co tu mamy?
Revelio.
Dobra. O, patrzcie.
Revelio.
Nie to, okej.
Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one.
Dobra. Dobra, co my tu mamy?
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Arrest them. Expelliarmus.
Let me have some.
Incendio.
Let me have some.
Finger. Expelliarmus. Descender. Bombarder. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
No i pięknie.
They come after me, they'll rest in 10 graves.
I was surprised how much jewelry.
Not my fault if a customer skips the fine print and I have to break a few bones.
Better have a look then.
Dobra. I ostatni.
Thinking in terms of good and evil merely indicates a limited imagination, in my opinion. Nothing to poach in Ayrshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble.
Confringo. Bombarder. Protego. Confringo. One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Dobra, co my tu mamy?
Revelio.
Czekajcie, bo się właśnie zgubiłem tu. Dobra. No dobra, to czekamy.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
No posłuchajmy.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Dobra, niech będzie.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. centaur. Tread carefully.
Revelio.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water.
No dobra, co my tu mamy?
Revelio.
This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beast, still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How did goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there. Revelio.
No creatures though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Best thing in the world, finding a beast in your trap.
Hocus Totalis.
Dobra, okej. Ten gnój będzie najgorszy, więc jego trzeba się najszybciej pozbyć.
Call out for me, all you.
Hocus Totalis.
Suppose it's worth a look.
Merlin! Guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo.
No to zobaczmy, co tutaj naprawimy. O, okej. Ojej, to będzie długie, coś czuję. Znowu taki mały namiot, prawda? Jak
What in Merlin's name?
smok, fantastycznie.
Are those Dragons?
Serio? Bitwa na smoki? Tego to się tu nie spodziewałem, szczerze.
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is
Znowu rogogon węgierski. Mówiłam to coś.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. A more hushed approach is likely wise.
Arrest them.
I think this is a bloody greenhouse.
Reparo.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? They join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence...
It's no dollars.
Dobra, co my tu mamy?
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her out, shall we? What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now. Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha, Mora.
Dobra, no to bierzemy jajco.
All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will he's burning his cat! Someone... I think you'll get it out of here.
co my tu mamy następnie?
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. Descender.
See how you like this?
Dobra, co?
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Aim for the ring at the front of her escape.
No dobra, teraz się udało.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Oj, 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 oj. Smacznego. Oj, 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 oj. Czekaj, co nam zrobi. A, nam nic nie zrobiło. Jeszcze aportacji byśmy się musieli nauczyć. No dość ciekawa misja, dobrze. I właściwie zbliżamy się, moi drodzy, powoli ku końcowi. Zobaczymy, co teraz będzie. Jeżeli będzie rozmowa, to ją przeprowadzimy, jak nie, to sobie to zakończymy w tym miejscu, moi drodzy. Razem zakończy lepiej niż ostatniego Tomb Raidera.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Co zrobimy z
Since the
jajcem?
dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It'd be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what you
Dziewczyno,
just
bardziej
did.
się nie da.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their
Przepraszam.
prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Incendiary.
No dobra, moi drodzy. Podlećmy gdzieś, gdzie wylądujemy. Moi drodzy, lądujemy i zbliżamy się powoli do końca.
Attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Dobrze, moi drodzy, więc bardzo wam dziękuję za dzisiejszy odcinek. Tak jak widzimy, w następnym odcinku z Dziedzictwa Hogwartu mamy zadanie profesor Weasley, a potem pójdziemy na zajęcia, więc moi drodzy, nie zostaje mi nic innego jak powiedzieć. Bardzo wam dziękuję za dzisiejszy odcinek. Pamiętajcie, zostawcie łapkę w górę, łapkę w dół, komentarz, cokolwiek. Pamiętajcie o subskrypcji i dzwoneczku, a teraz trzymajcie się. Do zobaczenia, cześć w następnym odcinku.